a lot cloudier day, this one. And had my standard breakfast, beans and broccoli, and at Adriande. I've now taken up a hobby of writing reviews of hotels and restaurants I visit. And, it's kind of halfway interesting to formulate your opinions about places. Some of the hotels have gotten a not so very good review. Anyway, it's 8:30. Going to work. An uneventful work day. Got my stuff working, but had problems deploying it because there was something funny going on with the network. Went for lunch at Umi again. Ate a vegetarian corn filet bibimbap. Don't know whether it can be called a vegetarian dish because it had an egg in it, which to me is clearly in the animal section of food. Again, tasted excellent. I actually gave it a 5-star rating on TripAdvisor for their lunch offering. For the price that they do, their lunches, they're very good. I also gave a number 1 to Scandic Kungens Kurva because the staff lied to me when I went there. I asked whether you would have an upgrade for me, given that I'm a top floor member. No, we're fully booked. But you can pay 200 extra and we'll put you in a better room. What is true? And, well, the hotel, it's also fairly in shabby condition. Took a walk again from the hotel. It is weird. I felt that I was not as shaky as I was yesterday. I was shaky when I got to the hotel. I tried to make the route a bit longer by taking a long turn behind the hotel, and it's not a much longer, but maybe a few. I mean, it was longer compared to if I would have walked directly into the hotel. What else? Now, prayer, gym, and dinner. So, went to the gym, did 30 minutes on the cross trainer. I did 20 minutes yesterday and I felt that I was absolutely getting to my limits, but now both the walking went slightly better and now the cross trainer went slightly better. Could it be so radically fast, the progress? Don't know, but I'll gladly take it. Then had a mini Caesar salad and a broccoli soup for dinner and a glass of red wine. because I read from the book that red wine has properties that are beneficial for you if your hobby is MS. So broccoli and red wine don't go together well, but I did it anyway. What else? Now it's time to set up my time-lapse video. See if I can capture anything interesting during the... I've done it now 2 nights now, and one of the footages I added to my hotel review, and the other one it was when the weather is either very bright or then it's completely overcast, then they're quite dull, the videos. The only thing that is interesting is the boat, but that's being seen. So if there's good cloud coverage moving over, then they're the most interesting. And if you see the sun bursting through over the horizon, just that's what I'm aiming for.
Jos mun tied veisi kauas, rakkautes mua kutsuu.
So the time-lapse videos from last night were not a success. And now in the morning I missed my bus by maybe 30 seconds. And I'm walking to work, which is, well, I haven't done it previously because I've been thinking that if I'm all exhausted after this walk, but now having these 2 experiences, or a couple of experiences about exercising and not going into... Do you need instructions? Okay. There are tourists that had just got off the boat from Russia. So they looked lost. But yeah, so now I'm kind of risking it that will I survive a working day after walking. And I bet I will. And the funny thing is, the number 76 bus that I normally take, I've been walking along its route and it has not passed me. So I'm saving time by walking. Now these horrible tiles started again. Don't know whose brainwashed idea it was to put tiles instead of asphalt. Well, there it goes, number 76, and the building right behind it, that's where I work. So maybe a couple of minutes I lose by walking, but at least it's coming. That's yet again another work week done. Halfway productive, and but I think there's a bunch of horses. Look like Swedish military. They've done. surprisingly, now I'm starting to think whether me feeling good is just something that belongs into how the disease progresses, that this will then be followed by a horrible relapse at some point. But I sure hope not. I'll go to the lounge and maybe have a glass of red wine, because it's now considered to be beneficial for me. And then I'm gonna go home and see the kids and Terhi. The only problem is that Swedish airspace has been closed yesterday, and they reported the possible delays. So I'm really hoping that I get home tonight.
Sun rakkautes kaiken muun saan unohtaa. Ei
The wife had agreed with the neighbor man what I would be doing during the Saturday, and I'll give you a brief glimpse of what we did. It is that fence down there. So our side isn't completed yet, and the neighbor's side is completed, and he's going to create a gate into it. And yeah, I'm absolutely knackered, to tell you the truth. I haven't done anything physical like that in ages. Feeling a bit strange.
siihen luottaa aina saa sun rakkauteen.
So it's now 2.5 hours since I stopped at 4 o'clock. So it's 3 hours since I was setting up the fence, and I'm feeling quite knackered. And I guess Sofia has talked about my illness to the neighbors, because they weren't making me somebody else came to do some of the stuff. So I'm thinking that they know, at least to an extent. But I'm feeling quite exhausted after it. So exercising and doing physical labor, you can't parallel them. Obviously, exercises, I've done it for now, under an hour. But this was work from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock. So it was nearly full day. And no breaks. No coffee breaks, no food breaks or anything. But yeah, I'm feeling still worn down.
Rakkautesi muutti kaiken. Luonas löysin
Good morning. Today it's fence finalization day with Terhi, and I don't know what I make it. Most likely I will. And then this is only a 2-night stay in Finland. It's because I'm leaving yet again this evening to Stockholm. Regardless if we get the fence up or not, Jesus is king.